Hello bookworms! Today I'm here with another Top 5 Wednesday video. Today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 series that I want to start in 2016. I actually had done a top 5 series that I want to read video earlier in 2015, and I'm really happy to say that of the 5 that I listed, I read all but one. I'll link that video down below so you can see the series that I had wanted to start this year. I will tell you that I think 4 out of 5 is great. And I'm counting Outlander as starting because I read 565 pages of it before I put it down, so that is as if I had read that whole book. And I'm not planning on reading any more of it, so live and learn. Anyway, so these are the top 5 series that I want to begin next year. The first one being the Finnegan and the Rock series, the Lumateer Chronicles. The first book is Finnegan of the Rock, and this is by Melina Marchetta. She's an Australian young adult author, and this was actually the only series from my previous video that I had said I wanted to start this year, but I just haven't had the chance to yet. So this is actually at the top of my list for series that I want to read in 2016. The next series that I want to start next year is the His Fair Assassins trilogy. This is by Robin Lefevers, and the first book in this series is called Grave Mercy. It's about a girl that is part of an arranged marriage and she doesn't want to be in that, so I believe she chooses to take on a job as an assassin instead. I know that it is kind of like historical fiction and it sounds really, really interesting, so I'm really looking forward to giving this one a shot. The next series that I will be starting in 2016, which actually might be the first series that I start, is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I've had this book since it came out and I just never got around to it yet, much to my coworkers' dismay. One of my coworkers basically tells me all the time that she loves this book, it's one of the best books that she's ever read, and she like begs me to read it, and I'm going to, I just hadn't yet. So I really am planning on getting to this like very, very soon, and then we can finally talk about it together. The next series that I am planning on starting is the Farseer trilogy by Robin Hobb. Sam from Novels and Nonsense talks about this trilogy and just this author like literally every single video. She's really just become like very infectious with me wanting to read it, and I got all 3 books. I got all 3 of these like really pretty covered ones from Book Depository, so I am really looking forward to this. The first one is actually pretty short and then they get progressively longer. The last one is kind of like a massive book, but I would assume that I will be so involved in the story by then that I will be able to read it quickly, so I'm looking forward to trying this one out. And then the final series that I'm planning on starting in 2016 is the Sword of Shannara series. This is by Terry Brooks and it is being turned into a television show for MTV. I have just loved all of the trailers that I've seen so far. It has like a very Lord of the Rings feel to it, and it just looks like amazing, like much fantasy, and oh, I can't wait. So I think that I really want to read this. The show is actually starting with the second book, and supposedly each of the books kind of stands alone and you don't necessarily have to read the first one before you read the second one, but I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I did that. So I'm going to start with the first one just so that I get all of that like background world building knowledge. So yes. So those are the top 5 series that I'm planning on reading in 2016. I would love to know what series you guys are looking forward to reading, and if there's anything you think that I missed that I should check out, I would love to hear that as well. So let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye!